Hi and welcome to today's vlog. Today I am giving you a very quick room tour and, if I can later, tour of the hotel itself. So we are at the Cuttlebridge Inn, which is in Sutton Coldfield near Birmingham. We're staying here tonight because we're going straight to Manor tomorrow and we've just been in Blackpool. So here is a very quick room tour.
She likes oversharing with outfits and swearing, admiring her tats while she plays with all her cats. Her disability gives her superpower, agility to holiday and live the right way. Stellosaurus.
So here is the room in its entirety. Here's the door, it's swipe card access. It's the bathroom through there, I'll show you that in a minute. There is a little mirror here, like a vanity unit desk kind of thing. Kettle and some tea, Yorkshire tea, coffee, and very stingy with the milk there. So there's a little desk unit, there's some remote control, I think 2 matching remote controls for the TV. They both seem to be the same, I don't know what they're for. This is the bed. There are plugs on either side of the bed, lights on either side of the bed. There's a little unit on either side of the bed by the looks of it, with some drawers. There is a little mirror here, TV there, radiator, there's some storage here. And then I'll show you the view out of the window, which is actually quite nice. And that's the view out of the window, which is like the canal and the sort of pub garden seating area. And there are some canal boats. I can see some ducks, that's quite nice. And there's a field over there as well, so the view's all right. The room is very small. There's a big light on the ceiling there. And I will show you the bathroom now. Oh, some more plugs there. This is the bathroom, which, you know, plenty big enough. It's a big old bathroom, big high ceilings. There's a toilet there, shower, sink unit, and another mirror. Looks like we've got some little hair and body wash there, some soap there, and then, oh, the shower's got a sliding door. As you can see, it's a little bit tired. Like the tiles are coming off the wall, the bottom there a bit. It's a little bit tired, but it's clean. It's a clean room. And then there's that sort of, what's else on the bed? Quite jazzy wallpaper up there. Very 4 in a bed styly, if you ask me. Yeah, you know, it seems clean, it's tidy. It is what it is. How much did we pay for this room for one night? So we paid £85 for one night. It's midweek, it's a Wednesday. Is breakfast included? We think breakfast is included in that. And there's a restaurant attached to the hotel downstairs. This hotel is absolutely not disabled accessible. We had to come up quite a lot of stairs to get to this room. There's stairs everywhere. And I did notice there was a sign behind the reception desk that said they do an assisted evacuation for disabled people, so I imagine they've got one of those chair lifts. So yeah, just bear that in mind if you come here. There is no lift, it is all stairs. But yeah, I'll show you dinner and breakfast, I'll show you what downstairs looks like, I'll show you what the outside looks like. But this is the Cuttlebridge Inn in Sutton Coldfield. So for dinner I had this sort of prawns and gluten-free bread. Neil had a lamb kofta, and then for mains I had this steak and chips because that seemed to be the best gluten-free option, and Neil had sea bass. And then there was a gluten-free option for dessert, which was sort of this chocolate orange tart, and Neil had this lotus biscoff thing, and we had a cup of tea. I did just want to share that actually the towels that they provide here are really big. Usually hotel towels are tiny, and actually these are some of the biggest hotel towels I've ever seen, so good job! It is now the next morning, so we have just spent the night at the Cuttlebridge Inn, which sort of on closer inspection is a little bit grubby. The sort of shower hose was pretty manky. It's just, I don't know, it's just a bit tired and a bit grubby. It could be really nice. It could really be nice. Like, this room is so bare and stark. I don't know. It's just, you know, I haven't even foreign embedded this room, but there's just like the top of this is just like so dirty and dusty, and the top of that like mirror over there is really dusty, and you can just see there's not a lot of like attention to detail, which is a bit of a shame. But anyway, we ate here downstairs last night, and whilst the waitress admitted herself that their gluten-free choice was pretty much non-existent, they did manage to put together a meal for me. I had steak and chips, and then when I ordered dessert, it said on the menu that it would be gluten-free, but when they went into the kitchen and checked, they did discover they didn't think it was gluten-free, so they suggested something else, which actually was quite nice. And it was nice of them to, you know, remember, I guess, and make sure that I wasn't glutened. So the meal was fine. It was certainly not one of the best meals I've ever had, but it was steak and chips, and the chips are really nice, so that was all right. And then breakfast this morning was it was all right, you know. We asked if there was any gluten-free bread so I could have some toast, and the guy said that unfortunately, unless we'd requested it the night before, there was no gluten-free bread, which is fine. That's fine, that's kind of standard, you know, they don't want to waste it. But on the same principle, nowhere does it tell you that you need to request gluten-free bread for breakfast. You know, nobody mentioned that, it doesn't say that anywhere. And in fact, on the website it says that they have gluten-free bread, cereals, and their sausages are gluten-free. So there was no gluten-free cereal out, and as I say, yeah, he said I needed to have requested the bread, which, like I said, is fine, just nowhere does it say that you need to do that, so that was a bit of a shame. He did offer me some gluten-free milk though. But yeah, they had, you know, your standard sort of hot, help yourself selection, you know, bacon, eggs, that kind of thing. They had scrambled eggs and fried eggs, bacon, sausage, you know, all of that kind of stuff. It did go very cold very quickly, but the fried egg was runny, which is always nice. And then tea and orange juice, and there's some cereals there as well. So there's a good selection of food. It goes cold pretty quick, and it's your sort of typical help yourself buffet breakfast, I guess. So they're always much of a muchness, really, and you could tell some of it had been sat there a little while, so not the greatest. Overall, we both slept fine. The bed is not uncomfortable. I would say that you can't call the pillows without, I don't know, informing trading standards, because they were not pillows. They're like just kind of pieces of sponge inside a pillowcase, so the pillows weren't great. But as it was, we both had a fine night's sleep. Our room is on the back of this hotel, or bed and breakfast I guess it is. Our room's on the back, and it was actually really quiet. We overlooked the canal and there was no noise. I have read in the reviews though that if you have a room on the other side, there is a lot of traffic noise. I have also since found out that they do have some disabled room, well not, they do have some ground floor rooms, so you don't have to go up any stairs, but you'll need to request these in advance. So should you need a ground floor room, make sure you request this when you book, because everything else is upstairs and there are no lifts. And yeah, there are some, if you go through the bar, there are some ground floor rooms along there, but you need to request that before you come. All in all, I don't think we'd stay here again. If you are looking for somewhere close to Drayton Manor or close to Birmingham Airport, this is a really great stopover for that. And it seems like there seems to be a lot of sort of businessy people here, so I think it's probably a really good commuter hotel. You know, if you're doing business up and down the country, it's probably really good for that. I certainly wouldn't want to stay here for more than one night, and unfortunately I don't think we'd be coming back. So that's it from this room tour and review of the Cuttlebridge Inn hotel in Sutton Coldfield. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll be back soon with another video.